preparation? Because if it's that dry,
Well, actually, ground preparation hasn't been too bad. It's broken down nicely, it's crumbled up really nicely, but now it's starting to get a bit too dry. So, as I say, if we put 10, 12 mils of rain over it, a couple of days later they can get in and sow whatever they're going to sow, or plant what they're going to plant. They're going to be okay for the conditions, but it's what happens after that that's going to be a real trial. So guys have got to be very diligent, and you're right in saying that there's going to be some restrictions before the irrigation season starts. And whenever an irrigation season starts in New Zealand in September, we generally have a really difficult spring come early summer, and I can only see that happening. Unfortunately, I don't like to predict it, but it looks very much like it.
yeah, I reckon Sir Tony Daveron would probably say August, actually, Jim.
Yes, he probably will, and he'll probably be absolutely right. Yep.
So we're still using copper though to tidy up things.
Oh, absolutely, and growers, I've just been recommending growers to look at their strategies in terms of frost protection. Mow down any grass, we'll get rid of that trash with herbicides, and get those coppers ready to go on, because we are going to have some frost at the wrong time. There's going to be young green tissue there, and of course we need the copper for cleaning up any leaf spot or other bacteria that's out there. So they're starting to go on now in some crops, some of the earlier crops, and also in conjunction we'll put sulphur in there too. And they should look at putting some adjuvant to make sure you're placing those materials in the plant, and not just on the plant, but actually in the cracks and crevices. That's where we need to have those materials, and that's where we've got to take them.
Right. Briefly, black currants. You've got a conference coming up.
Blackcurrant conference next week in Nelson also, and yes, it's an industry day, quite an interesting day we've got planned for the growers. There's two or three things that are good. One, New Zealand as a country, as blackcurrant grower, is in pretty good shape. The Eastern European area is not good. We won't be able to benefit from that, unfortunately, but we certainly will be able to benefit from in the Asian countries. So all in all, it's not looking too bad for the blackcurrant grower.
So you're looking for a good season for them too?
Yes, we are, but I'll be pleased when the 20th of November comes along, Rob, and we haven't had any frost at the critical times. That's when we can really start to say, hey, we have actually got a crop here. I've got a faint suspicion that late August, early September, mid-September are going to be quite worrying times for growers, no matter what you're growing, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I automatically go back to those big snows we had in September, and that will just kill the industry.
Absolutely. I mean, flying over the Alps the other day, flying to Nelson the other day, up the Kaikoura, there's hardly any snow on them at all. I mean, that's just unheard of at this time of the year. So I'm pleased I'm not an owner of a ski field either, because they must be having a pretty tough time too.
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Thank you very much indeed.